Hey, what up, everybody? It's Nino, Christi, and Juju.
Hey,
Hey.
What's up, y'all? Today on the Convo, where we're talking about foreign aid. Should we be giving money to other countries? They don't even like us. Wow, how wicked. Go ahead, Christi.
my thing is, I don't even care if the other countries like us. We've got Americans that are struggling, and Juju has some awesome facts and figures to talk about. And let's just get her started so that people can hear what's really going on.
Hey guys. So, okay. I get it, right? If somebody needs help, you help them, right? But not in your expense all the time. I don't know when it comes to this whole Ukraine situation, I want everybody to understand I don't mind helping somebody who needs help. But America needs help. And I'm going to give you two facts to this so you guys can understand where maybe we're coming from and maybe if you if you didn't know this information. So, but since the Biden administration, and we mentioned this a little bit in the last one, if you haven't seen our last video, please check it out. It's awesome. We did amazing on that. But 10.6 billion in military aid to Ukraine since the beginning of the Biden administration, 50 billion overall. Guys, we have sent $50 billion to Ukraine. $50 billion of our money. Your money. Anybody who pays taxes, that's where it's going to. So, and this is military and non-military aid to Ukraine. And it is reported that Biden is trying to send 11.7 billion more dollars over there. And when is it going to stop? How much do they need? Why don't we get asked, is this enough? Is this enough? So I kind of looked up a few facts because, we're from America and we always say, but they're not helping us. Now, Christi, Nino, you guys even watching, we might not need the help that certain people need. But there are two things that everybody in this country always talks about who needs help: the homeless and the hungry, right? The people who need food and the people who need to live in a place, a house. So while doing research, according to the Department of Housing and Urban Development, it would cost $20 billion to end homelessness in the United States. Okay? 20 billion. America last? Yeah, we would have ended it. You didn't. So we had this money, but we didn't give it to us. We gave it to Ukraine. And then the second fact is to end hunger in the U.S. Joel Berg, who is the CEO of Hunger Free America, has calculated that the cost of ending hunger in the U.S. as of 2021 in March is $25 billion.
Wow.
You guys do the math. We would have done both. At this point,
do we even have 20 billion at this point? This is what I want to say real quick. There's a funny video, right? I saw it on Instagram. A guy walking around with the petition, right, saying, "Would you like to fund, college tuition for people?" Oh, I'll sign it. At the very end, he tells them, "Okay, now how much are you willing to put out of your salary? Give me the percentage with your bank routing number." They're like, "No," they're like liberals. They're like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna sign it." It sounds good. It sounds nice to help others, but I'm a biblical guy, y'all. And we need the charity starts in the home. Why are we sending money to other countries in the first place? I don't want to send no money to nobody. Hey, Juju, I love the stats and the facts and all that, but my personal opinion is this: we need to take care of our homes, and that means my house, y'all's houses, and no other house, right? Our charity starts in La Casa. One time I'm going to talk Spanish over here. It sounds a little bit better like that, everybody. But basically, I don't want to give no foreign aid to nobody, not even to the homeless, to be honest. I don't even want to give them to these bums, to be honest. But like I said, good facts, though. They could end the war on hunger and homelessness, but they don't do it because I believe it's all a sham. Go ahead, Christi.
So the only thing that I'm going to say that might just differ a little bit in opinion with you is I do believe in us making sure that our allies have good weaponry and things like that. If it came down to
who's our allies? Who's our allies though? But go ahead.
So you're talking about the UK. I mean, the people that have backed us up whenever that like wartime has happened.
No. I don't even agree with that either. I'm sorry.
Okay, but I got a question. Are they Christian nations? I think we should help the Christian nations. I'm biased. Go ahead, Juju.
So I'm sorry, Christi. I want to say I just said this the other day. We are trying to help Ukraine, Taiwan. We're trying to help these countries, right? Because they want to be part of the UN. Why are we aiding countries who can't even help themselves? Because we're strong as it is. They're coming to us. Have them be separated. If you guys are weak, then toughen up. Go to the gym, whatever. But I don't even agree with that. I don't want, if you guys are weak, I don't want you on my team. I need you to be on the same level. So why are we aiding these countries and giving them money so that they could just be on our side because they're there? And if they need to fight, America can do it themselves. It's just at this point, they just want to be the leader and they just need followers. That's how I see it.
But we're not strong anymore. And that's what it boils down to. America's not strong anymore. So we have to have allies. I mean, we're a speck on a map.
Go ahead, Juju.
no comment. Okay. I'm just saying, like, I don't think if Ukraine can't handle, their own country, they're not going to be able to handle just like we say with immigration, right? If they're coming through the border, we want the good ones. It's the same concept. I want a country that is strong. I want Russia. I want, China. I hate to say it, but I want these.
I don't agree with supporting Ukraine at all for any reason because I know what their leader stands for. What I'm saying is that in times of dire distress, we have needed the help of other countries. And that's what I'm saying is that, I don't have any problem making sure that the other militaries that back us are good. Ukraine will never back us. Absolutely not. They will never back us.
Well, you have they're just concerned about Taiwan because we have our own military base there, right? We can go there and we can do whatever we want on that side of the world. They don't otherwise care about them. We just want them on our side for their purpose of we want their land just so that if something did pop off, hey, we're right there. That's all it is. At the end of the day, I don't even think they want these people. They're just using them. They're just pawns in whatever this UN thing is.
I got to say this real quick. So Trump had the best international relations of any president we've ever had. He had ties. He had great relations with everybody. We have ruined those relations. So that's the reason having some allies is not a bad thing. I mean, and that's what I'm saying,
But give them money all the time.
We just need to keep them in our prayers, y'all. That's what I'll pray for them. That's about it. That's it. I ain't opening my wallet. Real quick though, this is a good little heated conversation. I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. This is what a lot of people argue about. There's one side like me, and I would say Juju too, and maybe Christi too. I've seen her get belligerent on this side too. We don't want to give nobody none of our hard-earned money. But then there are people that know more politics than me and than us, and they say, "Oh, Nino, we need Israel there. We need to send money to these other nations to back us up. It's strategic." I understand a little bit, but I'm just hard-headed, and I say we shouldn't give no foreign aid to no other country. To be honest, it's like the Clintons, y'all, and the Haitian fund and all these. They're like, I want to say a slush fund. I don't even know if that's even the right word, but I think it's a bunch of fronts for money laundering, paying people off. I don't know. To me, giving a bunch of money to people,
I mean,
it's weird.
That's a good way to think about it, Nino, because we really don't know where all the money is going. I know that in the past we've helped UK keep their military weaponry up, that a lot of places don't have the same sophisticated, technology that we do. But I know that I feel like that we have to keep allies in our back pocket. China absolutely hates us. They love Biden, but they hate us. They hate people like us.
Well, we help China. China wouldn't be where they are if it wasn't for
America. They don't care. We are trying to own them.
But we messed up. We messed up because a very long time ago, China was nothing. China had nothing,
right.
And America gave them stuff. And
Absolutely.
China's known for
stealing,
cut, copy, and paste.
Yep.
That's what they're perfect at.
Spying on us.
That's it.
I got a question though. When did we become the world's police, the world's bank? I mean, this is a simple question, but like I said, I think it goes deeper, deep state, money laundering, human trafficking. I don't want to go too far in this live or this segment, but to me, y'all, I just simply say it clearly. No money to nobody, even though they ain't gonna listen to me. But my whole point is, y'all, we can't be taking care of other countries when our country is in a big old mess. I mean, have you looked at, Philadelphia, Skid Row? I mean, there's places there's actual Instagram pages that are dedicated to Skid Row and exposing how filthy and disgusting and run down certain cities in the U.S. are. Juju, do you have any more facts you can present to the audience and us?
Well, you just have, when it comes to any type of funding, listen, if you people feel, and by you people, whoever wants to send money to anybody, then open your pocket. Go to your bank and you withdraw that money and you send it. Just like how Nino said about that guy who's talking about the schooling. This is like Planned Parenthood. I do not agree with it. Yet our taxes go to it. There should be some type of law or stipulation where that shouldn't be allowed. We were sending money to Israel, millions and millions of dollars. It is the size of New Jersey. You know, like, why are we sending so much money to a country that's the size of New Jersey? Like, it just doesn't add up to me. So you hit the nail on the head. This money is like, to me, it's the same. It's like, why we're hiring 87,000 IRS agents for us when they should be hiring them for them. They need it. We need to audit where our money's going. Why is it that
I agree.
Banks are being audited, you're being audited, but the government, like the money who handles this? Why is it that these people are not being held accountable and just sending over $50 billion and we're not batting an eye? American people aren't saying anything about it because we're helping people. I just gave you some facts about we can help our own people, the people that everyone complains about, the homeless and the people who we can't even feed, but it can be done. It could have been done within the last year and 2 years. But it's not. So all of it's just wild to me.
So what you're saying with those numbers, Juju, that would have been 45 million. We've already sent, 45 billion. Yeah. We've already sent 50 billion. We could have saved $5 billion and had all those problems taken care of.
That's it.
And
yep. Can you believe that? Of course, but nobody wants to hear that. So
it's real quick. Well, go ahead. You guys say something, Christi, go ahead.
I was just going to say, the only thing I was going to say is I agree completely. I don't think that we ever offer ongoing help to anybody. I think that the people that we know that have been our allies for a while, that we make sure that we stay in good relations with them. But no ongoing money to anything. And I agree. I think that us as taxpayers, we the people, should be asked where our taxes need to be spent. I absolutely have a huge I want reparations. I want my tax money back for the money that was left with the weaponry left with the Taliban. I want all of those. I want all of those reparations. I do.
You know, so this is my thing though. When we help people like, for example, China had nothing. China was poor. China at one point was the poorest country at one point. Here's America. We go and we help them out. And now we're scared of China. Don't give money to these people. You're giving money so that they can flip. They can flip. We know very well that anybody can flip on us, right? Anybody, your own family can flip on you. So we don't think that by giving these people money, like, what is Ukraine known for? They're so smart when it comes to the digital aspect stuff. Russia, what they can do, what they're capable of. Let them have their own money. Let them figure it out. And we talk about this with immigration, right? We say these people are fleeing their country, but they're not fighting for their country. They're not warriors. We don't want those people here. Why? Because they're weak. They're not even smart enough to stand in their own place and fight.
We want winners, like Trump said. We want the best. Mexico's sending the worst. China asshole. Hey, but for real though, like, I just gotta say this. Going back to the segment of under Trump or Biden, y'all. Trump crossed over that North Korea line with Rocket Man. People don't understand how monumental that was, y'all.
Massive.
Like, it's crazy, right? So plug in our other show. Check it out, y'all. Trump versus Biden, guys. We can't have a nation if this nation doesn't have borders, doesn't have our own funding. Like I said, I'm just against this in general. Juju has the facts. Christi has her opinion. And we just want y'all to comment below. What do you think? Should we be sending more foreign aid to these countries that some of them ain't even Christian nations? They're probably, are Christ-rejecting nations. And here we are giving the money out the Christian billfold. I'm tired of that already. Because what about my kids? What about our kids? What about their future? What about what they need? No, we're sending money to other countries where these people could care less about us. So with that, y'all, well, go ahead. I was going to say,
I'm sorry, real quick.
Go ahead.
I want to say they're trying to forgive student debt, but it's only $10,000. And if you make a certain amount, what they're doing is they're catering, but they're giving $50 billion to another country. And what do you think they're doing with it? So, and they gave how much money? I remember, was it Pakistan for gender study? Like, they're sending money to these countries when, like, our teachers in this country are paying or buying supplies because they have no money. Like, where's our money going?
I I don't believe it though, sis. I don't
Me
believe that this
neither.
money's going to certain studies. But go ahead, Christy. Final words,
already
Christy, and then
been-
we're gonna end the segment. Go ahead, sis.
I was just gonna
I'm
say, it's already
disgusted.
been-
She's so
I'm
mad.
disgusted.
Me too.
I'm mad.
It's all. I am too. It's already been proven about how much of the unfiltered money has gone into politicians' pockets. I could show you. I could show you facts of what people went into office starting with a net worth of 2 million, walked out of office with 50 million. 6 years later, you look at those things. You look at how many people, the Bushes, all these people.
Next podcast, Christy, get that ready, girl.
No, I mean, I'm just saying it's the truth, and
Yep.
and I just think that we have to take this country back, and Trump is the one that had the international relations where we needed them.
And he made America first. And I think that's why everybody loved him. And I think this is a wake-up call. And if he does come back, like, think about it, guys. We're not even like saying, yay, Trump. He could die tomorrow. We don't know. But at the end of the day, we know what it was like under him. And now we needed this to happen. I'm glad this is happening because this should never happen again. America should always be first. We can't aid these other countries and say we're top dog, but we're not even helping our own. So that's all I got to say.
It's sad. Thank you, ladies, for joining us. Y'all in the comments, please let us know. Should we be giving foreign aid to other countries that don't even like us or do like us or supposedly stand with us, or they just might be enemies, right? So let us know in the comments, y'all. Thanks for joining us on the Convo. Christi, Juju, thank y'all. Thank everybody for watching now. And God bless you in the name of Christ, our Lord. You're an American. You're a patriot. You got grit. Act like it.